Hey, you guys. Thank you for popping in the Club Rich, where we talk about everything in pop culture. And as usual, your girl Ashley's in the building with my unofficial co host, Mickey Jordan, on the line. Mickey, how's it going?
All right, how about yourself?
I'm all right. I'm all right. I'm chilling, maxing, and relaxing, enjoying this rain. I'm the weirdo that I prefer like a good night of rain and cracking my window open and enjoying a little breeze. And,
Yes, ma'am.
I kind of excited about it, even though they talking about the S word again on Sunday.
Did you get that right there?
Yep, I got my. Yep, there go my link right there. I'll share it on my page. But
Uh,
anyways, I'm happy to be popping in with you guys. I'm about to find some food after I get out of here because yeah, I know I told y'all last week I've been starving myself trying to lose a couple pounds. I'm tired of eating rabbit food. I'm about to go find me a good burger tonight. Anyways, let's get started with some of these topics. But first, I want to bring back in my cocktail of the day, which happens to be, let's see, my pineapple rum punch. I actually kind of made this the other day. Um, Here is the recipe. I'm gonna leave it up there for a couple minutes. Well, not a couple minutes, but for a couple seconds. But yeah, I made this the other day. Um, I actually made it with Bacardi. I don't even think it's Bacardi on there. Is Bacardi on there, Mick? I can't even see
hold
this.
on, let me blow it up. Hold on.
I know he got it small, you guys. But I used Bacardi in mine, and it was pretty doggone tasty. I guess they just said coconut rum. So whatever you got popping at the crib, or you can hit the store and make your own rendition. But I thought this was cute too. And yeah, that's my cocktail of the week, that Bacardi rum. So I'm posting on my page to you guys so y'all can have it to reference back. But what's first on our list of chaos for the week, Mick?
Give me 1 second. I was making sure that you get to see what was all up in there. Could you get a better picture of it?
Yeah, it's blew up better. So like I said,
Okay.
I'll post it on my page, you guys. And then you know what? I need you guys to start making y'all little drinks and posting them and showing us your little spiced up renditions of it, because it doesn't have to be exactly to the T. It can be, your own flavor. It's no good or bad way to mix. Well, it probably is, but
See, see, you was about to. Good morning, Lenora Seal. She's Hot Topic Friday with us tonight.
hey Lenora, how's it going?
You ready for the shenanigans?
As ready as I'm gonna be. Okay, I like this one right here. This one tickled me a little bit. So you guys, looks like the House actually had a bill that I've been reading up on this for a little bit, just to go ahead and ban TikTok. About a month or so ago, they took all of like the major artists, they took all their music and stuff down. So I don't know if it's something that you can pay for, but you're not able to use, like, uh, just like a famous Cardi B. Like, you can't use her music on a video and stuff anymore when you record TikTok. So that's
Oh
been
wow.
kind of, yeah, that's been some kind of leasing issue they've been having with all the record companies and all that kind of stuff. So that's been taken down off of TikTok. Now they're really trying to go ahead and see if they can get rid of TikTok altogether. So
Who run TikTok? You mind me asking?
you said what?
Who run TikTok? Why they being like that?
I'm not completely honest because um, I know some features on there where you can kind of link them to other pages that you got going on, like a Facebook or Instagram and stuff. But I don't think it's the same ownership, so I'm not completely sure. I just know that I use TikTok a lot of the times if I'm like looking up certain subjects, just like how you can do it on Instagram or even on the YouTube tip. You can type in a certain subject and you find they got good shops on there too. My manager, she is heavy into like candy shops. Like, she will go on there and find like different types of candy and order it for the office, and it's some good stuff on there. So it's just kind of sad because I see the kids take to TikTok more than the adults. You know, the little dances and all that kind of stuff. So I don't know if it's because when those dances become famous, a lot of the time the person that's making up the dance wants to sue the artist, because sometimes the artist will use the dance like if they're on tour, which I've seen that just happen with Nicki Minaj. Um, a young man is attempting to sue her because she actually used one of his viral dances in her concert. So
Wow.
yeah. Well, that's what he allegedly said, but they're very similar, very similar. So I would see why he would be mad, but I don't know. But like I said, China has already went through their process to even to get TikTok banned. So they're trying to swing that over here into the US and see what they can do about that, which I don't know. It's kind of mixed emotions. It's not doing too much bad, so I'm like, what's the problem, you know?
Right. Understandable. I mean, it is what it is.
It is what it is. Child, before we go to the next subject, was y'all sitting up crying the other day when Facebook and Instagram went down for about 30 minutes?
Remember, I was recording. Remember, I was recording. They knocked it off. I had to go on YouTube. I mean, we on YouTube
I didn't
anyway, but
I didn't even know that you was recording, because when I went to go bring up the morning bump, I was already logged out. I said, "Oh my god, somebody hacked my page." That's the first thing I said. Oh my god. So I went on IG. I couldn't log in on IG. I'm like, "Oh no." So then I hit up my brother. I'm like, "Hey man, can you get in your Facebook? Like, what's going on? I think somebody hacked me." He was like, "No, we're all shut down." He looked it up online. It was a nationwide, hacking
yeah.
outage or whatever.
No, the
Child,
chat told us because I'm like, they like you off of Facebook. I'm like, no, we not. And I'm going, you know what I'm saying? I go back, it kicked me out. I'm like, well, y'all got to switch over to YouTube.
and then what's crazy is that when I went on YouTube, our service is so bad in the building, it would like buffer so much that it was just like it wasn't even worth trying to watch on YouTube. So I'm like, so am I gonna have to make a new Facebook? So I'm sitting there like trying to see if I can log in. Everything that I would do, like try to do a reset, a password reset, unavailable or error on the page and all that stuff. And I'm just like, just forget it. I just use TikTok. That like I was just so mad. I'm like, you know what? Because for me, I had a Facebook page for about a good 14 years. I started that when I was in college, like when I first started college.
Mm-hmm.
And it got hacked in 2022. And so I made a page and it got hacked again like a month or so later. So I was just like, you know what? I can't even deal with this anymore. I'll do it one more time, and next time it get hacked, I'm not. Like I refuse. And I've been good so far. Just hopefully nobody reports me or whatever. But but yeah, you guys, that was crazy. I know people are really panicking. I just kind of like, you know what, forget it.
It is what it is. I
Yeah.
mean, once you found out what it was, it did take relief off of you and get hacked because
Yeah, because people, they take pleasure out of either reporting your pages or hacking them, and you just live in a very weird world, because I'm not going through all them changes to hack nobody page.
I feel you, me neither.
Anyways, what's next on the list, Mickey Mick?
Damn. I want him to get whooped, to be honest with you, Jake Paul, but hey, it is what it is. I don't want him to get hurt, but
I want him to get his ear bit off.
I want Tyson to take it easy on him, man.
Tyson is what, about 60?
I don't know. He might be 50 something. He might be up in age.
Well, anyways, for people that don't know, Jake Paul, he's a blogger basically. It kind of takes on certain ventures to, I guess, prove a point that he can do anything. I guess that's the
I mean,
point.
yeah.
Put in a bid to actually fight Mike Tyson, the legendary Mike Tyson. And I'm gonna tell you like this: despite Tyson's age, I seen him spar a couple weeks ago. Like it was just like a random post, and I mean, age or not, he might put a hurting on this little dude. Ain't
But
no
I,
Mike. He's still Iron Mike. Like he's still Iron Mike. I don't think he got to a point where he stopped training. I think that
nah,
he retired or stated that he didn't want to fight anymore. But as far as him losing his touch, no. So I hope he don't sign on to this. For one, Jake Paul is not considered a fighter. He's considered uh um
he 57. Not to cut you off, Mike Tyson,
57.
Eddie Gray from Charlotte in the building. Got
Okay,
Charlotte
hi.
checking in from the 704.
Okay, I knew he was close. I knew he was close. Like I said, hey, Charlotte in the building. I got a couple folks from Charlotte. Hey, but yeah, like I said, for anybody that's willing to do their research, Tyson has not lost it, not at all. Even at 57, he's still a brick, like he was some years ago.
He
But
damn in good shape.
yeah, yeah. So that's not going to be a situation where he gets in the ring and the Jake Paul dude just hands it to him, because I didn't like when Mayweather got in the ring and just thought that was just a point that he had to prove. I felt like that was doing a disservice to his legacy also.
Well, Mayweather did. Mayweather wanted to show. See, I just hear me out. I think what it was, Mayweather was really showing the people, because really my man is a YouTuber
Mhm.
who made making money for himself, whipping people who don't really know how to box or fight. And that's basically like what Mayweather did that to show him, like, dude, you ain't nobody, man. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah. But the
It,
thing of it is, if you really want to be honest, he gave Mayweather a run for his money though.
but Money didn't even train. He just and couldn't do nothing. And Money walked him down. He kept going forward. He took his shot. That's what I'm saying. If he really wanted to hurt him, he could have hurt Jake Paul.
He
That's what I'm
should.
thinking. But that's what I think Tyson not gonna do. Tyson just probably gonna give him a little rough house and just show him, look, man, it's the hurt business, but I'm not gonna hurt you.
I want Tyson to get in there and give us some 97 action. That's what I want. I want him to I want the dude eye to swell up for a couple weeks. I want all of that, because it's like I don't like when people that have a real solid legacy are tested like that. Like you ain't nobody. I can beat you. Like no. This is someone that their whole life has been around fighting, defending themselves. Tyson had a really rough life, so really fighting is in his blood. That's his defense mechanism. Like he's not just a boxer; he's a real fighter, a real fighter. So I don't like the fact that Jake Paul just woke up one day and was like, you know what? Let me see. Let me. What's next on the list? What's something else stupid I can do today? Like he's not taking none of this stuff serious. It's just something to do, and I don't know. I feel like Mike and other people are just too high in the ranks to even like consider stuff like that. Like what are you considering fighting this little boy for? Like you have the money, you have the history, you have the status. You don't have to prove anything to nobody. That's just my personal opinion though. But anyways, Mick Dog, what's next on the list? Okay, you guys. Let me give y'all a little piece of the backstory behind this. So Tia Mari and Corey Hardrick, I always mess up his name. They were married for a number of years, have a son and a daughter, I believe, and they were divorced, finalized last year. And you know, they've online kind of seem like they're co-parenting well, so they kind of keep everything, at a decent understanding, so that they don't show any kind of signs of beefing that we know of. But yesterday at the Essence Women. It's not an award ceremony; it's just like an honors ceremony for women, Black women. They ran into each other, and in the video, we can't post the video, but in the video, they were very uncomfortable. They seen each other. She reached out for a handshake, but he reached out for a hug, and that moment in that hug was very awkward. And in the chat, you guys, have you guys ever like seen an ex and it was just very, very, very awkward? Like, did you speak? Did you walk past? Did you say hi? Um, did you go out of your way to speak to them? Like, say they was like all the way on the other side of the bar or something. You seen them. Did you make your way over there to say hi, or did you kind of just throw your hand up, or like, are you guys uncomfortable with your exes? Like, Mickey, if you ever seen somebody that you used to deal with years and years and years ago before you got with the young lady you're with now,
I speak.
you speak.
I speak.
I kind of do too. Like, I'm the weirdo that sometimes I can deal with somebody and flip them back into the friend zone, and it kind of just works that way. Like, I've had somebody that I used to deal with on the show before, and nobody knows this, but we were, in a relationship or whatever you want to call it. This was like 15 some plus years ago, but yeah, I had them on the show. I thought they were talented. They had something to advertise and offer to the show, so I had them on the show. And the chemistry, you couldn't even tell if that was just friendship or whatever the case may be, because I am that person. Once I stop dealing with you, you really have to do like some bold crap for me to be just ridiculously uncomfortable around you.
Yeah, nah, I speak. I'm gonna speak because I'm an easygoing person. But every time they don't speak back,
You know what though? You know what I've noticed? It's the people that done you wrong that don't want to speak back. Because usually, if y'all kind of break up off of some, it's not working. Let's just kind of agree to just kind of chill and cool out on it. Y'all could usually just, if you see each other, hey man, what's up? Oh, nothing, just grab me a burger. Oh, okay, it was good running into you, man. I'll see you around. But when
yeah,
it's like that animosity and somebody did something stupid, it's usually the person that's the perpetrator that's always very highly uncomfortable.
I'm with Eddie Gray and keep it moving.
And keep it pushing. I'm heavy on keeping it pushing though.
Kim with two M's. Keep it
Yep.
motherfucking moving. Kim with two M's.
Yep. Keep it moving. Keep it moving. Keep it moving. What else we got on the list today? We got anything else?
You come on now, cut the crap.
Okay, y'all.
This is just a straight up messiness. This is like having money.
How am I going to dissect this whole little situation? Uh, Let me just
Best
start.
as you can. Best as you
Uh,
can.
Let me sit up for a second. Drea Michelle, you guys probably know her from Basketball Wives. I think it might be LA. Ever since then they kind of combined the locations and stuff, but I think she was Basketball Wives of LA a couple years back. She hasn't been on there in a minute. And she's 39. She has a son from a previous relationship that happens to be 22 years old. She announced today on Instagram that she is currently 7 months pregnant with a baby girl
That's what's up.
from a young man that happens to play on the Houston Rockets. Jalen Green, that's his name. Jalen Green happens to be 22 years old,
Mm-hmm.
the same age as her son.
Shit happens.
Okay, before y'all chime in the chat, because I know y'all gonna say something. My personal opinion, morally, it's disgusting. Legally, I've seen worse. For me, I have a kid that's going into his preteen years. Say when he gets to college, high school, college. For one, my mindset is programmed to never look at my kids' friends and think that they are potential mates. I just I don't even have that mindset of pulling up to a high school at 30 something years old and being like,
You'll go to prison if you did that. This man is an NBA player. He's 22. Yeah,
but,
Becky Brown. Becky
but
B was asking like who you talk about. She talked about the Drea Michelle.
yes.
Yeah,
But I say that to say this. I said I'm in my 30s, right?
right.
You take 20 years off of that, you're talking about high school.
Yeah, but I'm saying he is legal. He's 22. I could see him just saying, "Listen, it is what it is." We done seen some men who be in their 50s have a woman 20. You know what I'm saying? I'm not knocking her. He of age. It is what it is. Who you attracted to, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? If it, as long as it's of age, I'm
Yeah.
not knocking it.
I think it's the logic behind it because you got to think about this is somebody that's your kid's age.
I
And
mean,
then too, and and y'all men gonna get offended by this, but at 22 years of age, y'all are as dumb as a damn doorknob.
wait a minute now. You didn't have to be that disrespectful, but I get what you're saying. He young. I mean, hopefully they make it to be, 20 years he'd be 42. So, she may
Yeah,
be 60 something. So it is what it is. This
I
is
just
what
think it's not
happened.
a money grab, but I kind of it's kind of in the vicinity of bag secure. So I guess congratulations to her. It's just the logic behind it. Like you said, legally
What can you do?
we cool,
Yeah, I
but
mean, it wouldn't, I,
I
I wouldn't do it. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah I couldn't at my big age look at nobody that's in their early 20s and be like, yeah, I'll get with that. But but I might have to take my statement back because he might have a maturity level that a lot of people his age don't possess. So maybe I'm just judging off of age and not judging off the actual person itself. He might have been raised by somebody that was older. He might have some morals. He might have, some values that she might find attractive, or he might have a pocketbook that she finds attractive. Who knows? I couldn't do it. Could you do that if you okay, you're in your 40s, right?
not
Could you
doing it.
huh?
I wouldn't do it.
You wouldn't.
No, I wouldn't do it. I'm
Now
just,
why wouldn't you do
it's just, I couldn't do it morally, man. To me, because I couldn't see me at my age dealing with somebody 21. I mean, 22. It's just where our mind states is at.
Yeah, I don't see her and this young man sitting down having a conversation that's meaningful at all.
I mean, it just wasn't.
But
I'm looking at look what Miss Beverly Barn said. Traditionally, it was the other way around: older men and younger women. It wasn't a big deal. That's why I looked. I mean, it is weird, but she having a baby for this guy. I mean, I'm looking at it like with like because at this age, do I want another kid? No. To be honest with you, that's why I could never go mess with
yeah,
somebody that's in their 20s. So I'd be like, you'd be wasting your time with me. You want kids. My kids is like at the age that they at. I don't want to start back over. You know
child.
what I'm saying? So
Couple,
like,
she got a couple years on me, but at the end of the day, even right now, my kids are at an age where they're a little bit self sufficient. Starting over right now,
I mean, at your age, you could still do it. So you saying
I
Dre's
don't.
still in her 30s?
She's 39.
I would I that ain't that bad. I mean, it's up there, but that's cool for
The
him.
oldest is 22. God, dog, 22, and then you starting over. But I guess our grandparents did that type of stuff too.
Yeah, yeah,
My grandmother that passed last year, she was 78. Her sister is 93, I believe. 92, 93.
yeah. You know, it's the, I ain't gonna.
I ain't gonna knock it too much. It's just,
I
eh,
just wouldn't do it. Just me
yeah,
personally. You know what I'm saying?
say different strokes for different folks.
Yeah, where I'm at. You know, with my mind state, I wouldn't want to go live your life because when I was that age, I was living my life, so I wouldn't want to just.
Child, right now where I'm at, like I said, been there, done that. Ain't no more knocked up, giving birth, all that stuff, changing newborn diapers and all that stuff. No, no,
But
no, no.
but
Shoot,
see, she was real. She giving him that experience. I'm saying, me personally, I wouldn't want to go ahead. I wouldn't want to cheat nobody out of that. That's why I'd be like, no, not for me. After you done had your kids, if I was single, I'm just saying, if I was
yeah,
in that state, after you done had your kids, then yeah, maybe 39, I could do that. But far as me, just nah, I'm.
it's a lot. It's a lot to handle. Even for me, it was a lot to handle starting up. My kids have a 6 year gap, and it was like, but
Yeah, I couldn't.
22. Well, at least the baby got a babysitter. Shoot,
I
a
mean,
very dependable one at
look,
that.
she letting them know she wasn't going nowhere.
Yeah,
I'm telling. She said I'm locked in.
the bag has been brought to the table.
She said she locked in. I know the mama like
Man,
you idiot.
that,
But
that boy's mama, I probably want to wring her neck because no, the mama might not be that much older
right, that's what
than
I'm
her.
telling you. This mama
If she
probably
is older than her.
right. Beef. I know it's some man. Well, I'm gonna leave that one alone. That's on you.
I had to think about that. The parents, I know the parents ain't sitting around like, hey, this is cool. They probably done smoked her up. They probably already done had this discussion. No,
Yeah, yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
I wouldn't take her as being that disrespectful. Like, hey, we
right.
doing our own thing. Then you
No
got to think
doubt.
about it. This young man is getting large sums of money from from his career, his basketball career. Pretty sure his parents like, hey man,
Mm.
like you making some moves, but just let you know you probably done got put in the trick bag.
Nah, the mama probably like, why didn't one of them 22-year-old or 20 your age,
Yeah, yeah.
you know?
Because people probably teasing him. They probably teasing, family.
Yeah.
People got stuff to say. If
But
we
when
got
they,
stuff to say,
yeah, but when
people
they
that
looking
around.
at it, they like, nephew, you got a real. I know, daddy, like you got one on you, baby.
Yeah, daddy probably ain't that much pressed, but the mama, I
The
know,
mama putting pressure because she like, you idiot. The game that she got, she running circles around you. The daddy like, enjoy it, son. Enjoy
enjoy
it.
it,
You'll come
enjoy.
out that sleep.
But you know what though? What I'll say, I know we making jokes and talking crap. I really hope and pray that this is a situation where they really care about each other,
Yes,
and
ma'am.
this just came with the situation. Hey, like you guys are saying, people have age gaps, and you really can't help who you attract. You could be out and about at the grocery store, and somebody asks for your phone number. You guys start talking. You find out that he happens to be 20 years younger or older than you. Hey, if you like the person, I mean, what else can you do?
Right.
So, congratulations to them. Anyways, Mickey, what else we got on the plate?
That was it.
That was it.
That
Oh,
was
dang,
it.
we been
That
on here
was
for
all
30
of
minutes
it.
already.
Yeah.
Yeah, this week has been crazy. Of course, um, Flint, we've been in the news. We've been in the nationwide news for a certain situation that you guys already know. So I'm not going to get into that because we are friends of the family, associates of the family. But I hope that they come to a resolution with that situation very, very soon because it's kind of embarrassing because we are on the news again for something negative. Flint can't catch a break, can they, Nikki?
Yeah, yeah, you got a point there. We have really turned out Black History Month. I thought we had needed a do over. I'm glad that we're gonna start celebrating the 365 because
Yeah.
if we only celebrated 1 year, we have destroyed it. Flint, Michigan has destroyed
Man,
Black
oh
History
my God.
Month.
Just seeing all these different public forums that are very, very popular, especially on Instagram. Child, we getting clowned around here. Clowned ain't even the word, and it's a very sensitive and delicate situation. And I just wish that we would get some attention for something outside of the water or some shenanigans that's going on. Like we've been in the news really for the last year on some stupid stuff. To be completely honest, shoot, longer than last year. What am I saying? But what you got going on tonight, Mick Dog?
Oh, not too much. You know me, just finna chill, enjoy the rest of the day. What a few hours of Friday.
I have a late business meeting, if that's what you want to call it. I'm,
Call it.
try- I'm trying to get some stuff ironed out so I can go ahead and do this launch. Rich Karaoke is back in business the end of this month, you guys. My baby, my brainchild, my karaoke company. We are doing a relaunch. It will be the 24th, I believe I said. And I actually have an event that will service all of Flint coming up. I will give you guys details next Friday. Like I said, I'm getting ready to go and iron out the details tonight. So I'm very excited about it. But thank you guys for supporting not only just me, but supporting 810 um news media group because our followers are growing by the week. By the day really, but by the week. And thanks to Morning Bump, because Morning Bump has been getting some good viewership. um, we like to discuss all the controversial stuff that's happening here in Flint. Hey, and somebody got to report it because there's a lot of information and a lot of stuff that's circulating in the city that does not receive the light of day because other news outlets they're afraid to put the real deal out. But we not around here. We don't care about getting canceled. Ain't that right, Mickey?
No, been canceled.
So yeah, thank you guys for supporting us. Shout out to everybody in the crew. Tune in tomorrow morning for
Councilwoman
Tanya,
Tanya Burns.
Tanya Burns. See, I always remember that. I don't. I'll watch it tomorrow because I'll be getting up and getting ready for some stuff to do for my company. But y'all tune in tomorrow for Tanya Burns. She's gonna give y'all some good information. She gonna talk about the city hall meeting. Y'all
Most
already got all that
most
out.
definitely. Nah, she gonna deal with it.
Okay, that's good. That's good. I'm happy. I'm happy. She be having some good information and stuff too. I be having to do my rewinds on Sundays and try to see everything she was discussing because sometimes you really have to be in your zone and get you a cup of coffee and really just dive in deep because she got some good information on her show.
For
Anyway,
sure.
other than that, you guys, thank y'all for tuning in and peace out.
Peace.